pump on that. Do this. Don't have any Aetherizes left. You gotta understand blue players. When they have open blue mana and they're waiting for you to attack in the wide open goal, there's only one reason they do that. Either they're about to lose or they have nothing. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are going to rack up the death toll. The death toll. Yes, that is going to be it. We have a lot of cool stuff going on here, especially with Sacrifice. Sacrifice is a big part of the Avatar set and a really good Sacrifice combinations play, including Tolls of War, which has a skeleton on it. And I think that I thought about this and said, a skeleton on it? Well, I like skeletons. Let's get all the skeletons together and have a good time. So there's a bunch of new stuff in this. There's a bunch of Sacrifice. There's a lot of aggression. It is Orzhov Death Toll combination aggro right here. So before we get down into it, I think I need you to do something for me. That is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe. Which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Either one of those places, you can check us out when we go live. You can hit that bell, be notified when any new videos come up, any new live streams come up, any of that good stuff. We'd love to have you there live and in person. And of course, you can check out our Discord. Any news, information, you want to share your deck with us, the rest of the community, go on to the Discord. And this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, you go down to my AetherHub and my Moxfield right there, you will find it. Get a copy for yourself. So with that all being said, what are we talking about when we talk about Death Toll? Well, let's get this down out of the way for right now. Forsaken Miner, you know you love it. It is the Cowboy Skeleton, 1 black, 2/2. This creature can't block Skeleton Road. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay 1 black and return it. That's really good for Sacrifice plays right there, and it's going to feed into everything that we do. So, of course, committing a crime is targeting anything that we do. Really, really, really good stuff. So, great Sacrifice fodder, and again, great skeleton stuff. Now, Stab. I want to introduce you guys to Stab. 1 black, -2, -2. Badger Mole meta right now. You have got to kill stuff that is popping up, okay, guys? You've got to pop things. You got to take them out as quick as you can. There are a couple of decks that spawn on you so fast and go absolutely crazy. You have to be able to play instant removal on. So this is the best we can do for cut down. So if you have only 1 black mana and they play their next card, you need to start popping them right away. Stab is a very useful instant. However, you can play any kind of instant that you want on this. Nowhere to run, Strategic Betrayal, whatever you want. Even Deadly Precision is not a bad one. With May doing that right there, another Sacrifice removal. But Stab has been extremely useful for getting rid of the Badger Mole and the other ramp combination cards as we go. Other forms of removal, I'm going to go with 2 Get Lost and 4 Bitter Triumphs. I know it's crazy to think that we're going to need a grand total of 10 removals, but that's the meta, guys. I wish it was different. I wish we didn't have to absolutely load up on bullets here, man. Load up on guns and bring your friends. But we do. We have to play that much kill cards because we can't let people get out of control, like I was saying. Bitter Triumph is not a bad one to discard because we do have some Resurrector from our graveyard between Forsaken Miner and Sandband Scavengers. We can bring some stuff back. So I don't mind discarding a card if we need to or losing that life. Get Lost is useful because it goes after enchantments as well and planeswalkers. It does give them those map tokens. I have on occasion destroyed my own creature to get the map tokens. You can target your own creature, get the map tokens, and that you can actually sacrifice map tokens, and that counts as a sacrifice, believe it or not. So a little bit of versatility there. So that's the removal. So what are we talking about next? Case of the Stash Skeleton. 1 black and 1 2/1 black skeleton creature token, and you suspect it. What does suspect mean? It is menace and it cannot block. So we have a little bit more aggression, but we have less blocking ability right there. To solve, you control no suspected skeletons. If it dies or you just have no suspected skeletons, you get to solve it, and it gives you a tutor. You play 1 black, you sacrifice it, which will actually trigger your sacrifice triggers, by the way. You search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. You activate only as a sorcery. So actually really good way to get a aggressive skeleton out of the board, combining with everything else, and a sacrifice outlet on top of everything else that you may or may not be doing. So next thing is Sandbender Scavengers. I think people are sleeping on this one. Orzhov, 1 black, white, 1/1. Whenever you sacrifice another, permanent, not a creature, permanent. So that could be a map token, a treasure token, anything at all. Whenever this creature dies, you put a 1/1 counter on when you sacrifice. When it dies, you may exile it. When you do, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from the graveyard to the battlefield. So if it's a 3/3, you can instantly get back a Sephiroth if you want. If it's just a 2/2, you can bring back any one of your other, you could bring back anything else, a Vondam right there. So very, very useful. Very, very useful stuff right there. I do like that one. Servandum Sunstar Exemplar, 1 black and 1 white, 2/2 Vigilance and Menace Human Knight. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, whatever another creature you control dies, you put a 1/1 on Vondam and you gain life, which is super useful. So again, if you're sacrificing everything and things are dying every turn, this guy is obviously going to get bigger. Then, if he has power 4 or greater, he punishes people. Because if anything, if he is put into exile or dies, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Very, very useful. So if he gets big enough, he gets to that 4/4. If 2 of your creatures have died, guess what? If he dies, something's going away. Even if he's exiled. A lot of people don't realize that. It counts as exile too, which is very useful when people try to get around that death trigger combination play there are. So that is a really good one for Servandum. Then, of course, we're going to go with Tolls of War. Look at that. Very sad moment in Avatar. 1 black and white. Whenever this enchantment enters, create a clue token. Clue token, of course, you pay 2, you sacrifice this token. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. That ability triggers only once each turn. So it gives you a free ally token every single turn, which is super useful to feed to Sephiroth or just use as a blocker, especially if you're sacrificing each turn. Very, very good card right there. I actually use that, and I'm probably going to use this again because this is a very interesting card that might go in some ally decks down the road. As far as 3-drops, we can talk about Requisition Raid. This is kind of our utility. This is our utility card. So we have the ability to play 1 and then get any number 1 of these abilities as a spree effect. So we could pay 2 and get 1, 3 of them, or 4, all of them, whatever. Destroy an artifact, super useful in today's meta. Destroy an enchantment, super useful, or pump up across the board all of our creatures and then swing in. So that's a very, very useful combination play. I can't tell you how many times I've been saved by Rec Raid, but we're going to put that back right there. So the 3-drops, and you'll notice we have no 4-drops. We are all going aggressive on 3 right here. Corpses of the Lost, 1 black and 2 enchantment. Skeletons you control have +1 and have haste. Whenever this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 black skeleton pirate creature token. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, you may pay 1 life. Descended means if anything went into your graveyard from anywhere. If you do, return this enchantment to its owner's hand, and then you can replay it. So it's going to create a 3/2 skeleton with haste as soon as it goes down. It's going to pump your other skeletons like crazy, which is super cool. Forsaken Miner as we go. And of course, a Case of the Stash Skeletons, because it'd be a very aggressive card on that, and give everything haste. Super useful enchantment. Now, we're going to combine this. We're going to keep going with more and more aggression as we go with this new card, Fire Nation Trebuchet. This is an uncommon. You know who put me onto this one, guys? A little guy named Mythic Mike. He said, Jay, you're sleeping on Fire Nation Trebuchet. And I said, I got you, fam. I'm going to check it out. And he was right. Adding to the damage that everything we're doing, 1 black and 2, 0/4, defender and reach a wall whenever you attack. So if anything attacks at all, create a 2/1 colorless creature, artifact creature token with flying named Ballistic Boulder. So it makes a boulder and it flings it. It tapped and attacking and flying, and it sacrifice it in the next end step. So you figure if you're going aggro with all of these things here, with Corpse of the Lost and the rest of the skeletons, just pushing in, no matter who attacks, one person attacks, it increases the amount of people that attacks, and you're getting a 0/4 wall to defend yourself with. So it's actually a very good and very useful card for this Trebuchet right there. It sacrifices itself at the end of turn, which synchronizes super nicely with Sandbender Scavengers, Vondam, Tolls of War, and Sephiroth. All of those benefit from this creature coming into the board and then immediately dying. Coming into the board, attacking, and then dying. It benefits all through that. Then, of course, if we're running through sacrifice, we got to run my man right here. Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. He is now in the world of Avatar. It doesn't make any sense. No, don't worry about it. 1 black and 2, 3/3, human Avatar Soldier. He is, in fact, an Avatar, which is kind of funny. Whenever Sephiroth enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you draw a card, and whenever anything dies, target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. So you have the gain and drain effect, you have the sacrifice effect on enter and on attack, and you can, of course, flip him if you do it 4 or more times to Sephiroth, 1-winged angel. You get the Supernova token, which if anything at all dies anywhere on the board, you gain and drain 1 life. And whenever you swing in, you can sacrifice anything that you want for that 5/5 flying angel right there. Super, super cool combination play. And again, if you're doing Trebuchet every turn, it's gaining and draining another life because it swings in, boom, it's dying. Swing in, boom, dying. And by the way, you can that target opponent loses 1 life, which means that if Forsaken Miner is doing it, he can basically come back from the battlefield. He can come back from the graveyard every single turn because somebody died. And he would have haste if you had this out. So you can basically bring him back, haste him in, they attack, then they die, then they get resurrected again and goes, loops, 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 loops. So it's a really smooth line of play that you can run there to get the aggression out. And to just constantly push pressure down on your opponent and whittle them down. 2 plains, 8 swamps, 4 Bleachbone Verges, 4 Concealed Courtyards, and 4 Godless Shrines, as you'd like it. We don't have that much white. You could add a little bit more white. I never had a problem with this mana setup, but of course, mana is going to be to taste, as I always say. As far as creatures, avatars, humans, knights, row, skeletons, soldiers, and walls. Mostly humans, a little bit of skeletons as well. Don't forget that we actually have a total of 2 enchantments, 8 total that generate a creature token, so there's technically going to be 24 creatures we can possibly play. 8 instants, 2 sorceries, 3 artifacts, 10 enchantments, 22 lands altogether on a 2.0 average. Very low to the ground here. We really don't need that much mana, but if you're a little worried about it, you can add an extra mana for that sweet 61 card run in case you want to do the classic J-Villain 61 card. Already talked a little bit about this sideboard. Deadly Precision is not a bad one. Sacrifice and Destroy. Voice of Victory wouldn't be terrible either, especially against Control, because they can't cast spells during your turn, so that's not a bad idea. Fanatical Offering, not a bad sacrifice and draw for maps. Judy, not bad either. Judy, one of many, that's a fun one. Nowhere to Run for your Hexproof guys. Strategic Betrayal in case you got to get rid of graveyards for those Reanimator decks. And a good suggestion here by Hillbilly, 1 black and 1 white. Baron Step Siege, little bit expensive, but I like the idea. If you choose Mardu at the beginning of your end step, and if a creature died this turn under your control, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Very, very good lineup with like Fire Nation Trebuchet, because you're going to always sacrifice something at the end of turn. So if you've sacrificed anything, it will force them out as well. So yeah, not choosing Mardu and Baron Step, that could be a fun combination as we run it as well. So all possibilities right there, all having a good time. We are pushing a Mythic on this one. We are in Diamond, but we are pushing a Mythic. Let's get into it, guys. Leave a comment, like the video, tell me what you think. The death toll begins. Okay, I actually really like this hand. It's a good opener. We really got to get on the mono black game. The thing is, they didn't really add that many good mono black cards that support the already good mono black decks, except for Mai, and I already did her. So, goodbye corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Let's do this. Push. Okay. Raphadan. I don't like that it's fucking this. So it's gonna be Esper. He's gonna try to fucking force sacrifice everything. Authority. Very Very nice. Pay 2 life. We'll put the authority down there. We'll give him the life. That's fine. Push that. Now we have stab ready to go. Alright. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Yeah, I used him already. Which is too bad because I like that card. We'll pay 2 life. We really didn't need to, but we will anyways. Yeah, the Phyrexian Bird I think is a sleeper. It actually, with all the black card draw that you could potentially have, it is very good. It is a very good combination play. Space-time anomaly equal to your life total. Okay. Not very many. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Okay. Tolls of War. Does he have what does he have here that's gonna stop me from winning? He has a counter fucking destroy everything card? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay. But I was wrong. Toil, yeah, being able to kind of secretly get a, especially when you compare it with Fire Nation Trebuchet, being able to kind of suddenly get a useful card off is actually pretty good. Starting town. Everybody has authority of the consuls, and luckily I have Requisition Raid in every hand. Luckily. So we're gonna do this. We'll give him 1 life. He can have 1 life. Okay, so that lets me solve the case. That lets me solve the case. We're gonna say, we'll pay 2 life. We'll put down the Trebuchet. Okay, so he said no thanks. All right. Trebuchet, he said no thanks. That works. He probably got mana screwed there. Cosmic. Okay, Concealed Courtyard. We got our stab ready to go. Alright. put down case. Loyalty. Alright. I'll make her shop. Okay. Pay 2 life. Stab. Alright, let's start putting the damage down. Alright, he's gonna pop that. We can at least do this. Tolls of War, I will take it. Pop, pop. We'll pay 2 life for that. We'll put down the trebuchet. Okay. Gonna hit both of them there. Pop, 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 pop. Down to 7 here. Triggers. We get the guy. Day of Judgment. Not bad. We'll draw a card. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Good, that's a good one. So we solved that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We'll wait for the removal. Trigger. Block that. Block that. Actually, you know what? We'll just block that. Okay, that goes off. That goes off. My turn. All right, now here's where we accelerate. Here's where we accelerate like a mad lad. Here's where we push it to the limit. Do 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 do. Push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge to the limit. Hey, what's up, Unibolt? We're running an aggressive skeleton combination here, and this is going to kill him. Nice, very nice. Boneyard Trebuchet. I'll call it Death Toll. Death Toll. Death Toll. Death Toll. I'll tell you the only reason I did this is because Tolls of War has a skeleton on it. And it'll look good with the other skeletons. We are Death Toll. Welcome to our fucking show. Oh, this guy's fucked, dude. What are you doing, man? Alright, he's gonna kill that guy. Boom. Boom. Okay. There you go. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, what's with they keep making jokes. Keep seeing the memes online that all the Wicked cast is like emaciated and not eating. But they weren't like that before they went in. They were thin, but they weren't like, you know. All right, we gotta bolt the bird right away. I don't even think that's Ozempic. I think that's just, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you call that. Earthbend 2. Boom. Yeah, that's the other thing. Everyone says they act like they're traumatized. It's a strange situation. Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? Okay, we'll wait. Okay. Sleep deprivation and terrible diet. Could be. Alright, they're ramping like a motherfucker here. Okay. What are they gonna throw at me? They're ramping like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'll take the hit. I'll be the station that takes the hits. The station that takes the hits. I have a feeling Ouroboros is gonna drop. That's my feeling. But I'm gonna push him really bad here. Real fucking aggressive. It's tight. Real aggressive type. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Going in for 2. Lock. I'll take that. Boom. Boom. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Rammstein. Mainland. I like Rammstein. Hey, what's up, Wanna Get Rowdy? How you doing, man? Finished with Magic Mono Black 4-1 so far. Nice. Okay. Ops goes first. Okay. Enters tapped. As your Beastbinder, that motherfucker's on site, though, bro. On site. We don't fuck with that dude at all. On site. Bro, I told you about this, man. You got a protection card in there? We'll find out. We'll find out. Nah, fuck, bro. Bro, that's on-site, dude. I don't know how to tell you. You can't have these out on the fucking board, man. Quantum Riddler. He'll probably draw a card off that. Boom. Might get swept here, but it's whatever. Case of the Stash Skeleton improves on sweeping. Hey, what's up, Patron of the Warp? How you doing? I don't like concerts, and people look at me crazy when I say that. I'll go to some, but I don't really like concerts that much. The worm. Conquering the worm. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches a slam in the back of my Dragula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. He's holding back. If he holds back, I'll hold back. Okay. I'm worried he's got a counter spell. I kind of want to play this, but I'm worried he's going to throw a counter that. Fuck it, we'll try it. He's got something in his hand. I know he's got something. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, well, just makes it easier for the next ones to get out. Quantum Riddler. These are both Menacers, by the way. Boomerang, okay. Do that. So that solves that. I had a feeling he had a fucking counterspell. Nobody runs blue and doesn't run counterspell. I'm the only one who runs blue without any counterspells. I'm the only one. The only person in the whole universe who runs blue without counterspells. Me and two other guys. No. Okay, so we'll do this. He's probably going to counter me here. No, as expected. Boom. Boom. Okay. Uh-oh. It's Coma World Eater. Coma, chameleon. You come and go. I'm dead. Riddler is a very good card. Every night I got to do the same thing. And everyone goes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I could push that button to help your channel out. I forgot about that. I know you said it last night 1,000 fucking times. But I forgot this night. Sorry, Jay. I've got the memory of a goldfish, and I can't remember stuff. Let's put down Case the Skellington. Silent Hall Creeper. Do Enters tapped. I'll give you the old Stabberoo. The old Stabberooski here. Boom. Oops. What's up, Abomination? We're gonna go Enters tapped. Swinging that trebuchet. Scavenging Ooze. Put a 1/1 counter on him. Let's take the damage. Boom. Let's send you in. I think he might try to Aetherize me. Yeah, I thought so. Did you take an arrow to your knee? Could be that. Let's do this. Got something in his hand. See, we got a second Aetherize. Let's see what's up. He's got another one. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, no, he's in bad shape. Sacrifice, that puts a pump on that. You do this. You don't have any Aetherizes left. You gotta understand blue players. When they have open blue mana and they're waiting for you to attack in the wide open goal, there's only one reason they do that. Either they're about to lose or they have nothing. Green looks like a great mix of colors. Timed out. I only timed you out because I know you're also on YouTube. You could just go to YouTube to talk. I know you. I know you. I know you, Gobbler. You're also on YouTube right now. Okay. We're gonna hold steady here because he's trying to bait me into a counterspell. We're gonna hold steady here. Oof. He's trying to bait me, guys. He's trying. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna lean into every fucking there it is. There's the fucking counter he was trying to get out on me. Simic Stanley, that's your name. Oh my goodness. Did you make a new channel called Simic Stanley? Oh my goodness. Do I have to ban you from the whole thing now? Stab. Stab. My turn. Simic Stanley. That's fucking hilarious. Tolls of War. Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do this. Sir Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay, do that. Yuna! Oh, what do we have in the graveyard here? Northern Air Temple. Alright. Turn. Enchantment. Okay. Lose one life. Okay. Okay. Boom. He's in trouble now. Ong's journey. Larry Mitchell, holy shit, welcome to the show, Larry Mitchell. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 23 months, good lord, man. My man is doing it up. Oh, this is a temple deck, interesting. Yeah, there we go. Ultra Bahamut, get on down the road, man. He's on down the road, bro. Hey, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Negative Reflux. As long as you liked the video, I'm happy. That's all I ask of you, my friend. As long as you liked the video. Pay 2 life. Boom. Do that. Okay. Bleachbone Verge. Let's do corpses. Probably gonna get killed by something. Yeah. Boom. Fire Nation Trebuchet. Boom, boom, boom. Decline. So we're gonna do. We'll pay 2 life. We'll put down the Trebuchet. We're gonna hold steady here. We'll push. Okay. Create a 2/2 knight. Stab it. Okay. He needs a wipe here to win. He needs a wipe here to win. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Swing. Get him, Trebuchet. All right, not bad. Dead corpses in uh-oh. Demir. Boom. Shoot the sheriff. Tolls of War. Stock up. Oh, this guy's really gunning for something here. He is he's on a mission. He's playing fast too. He's playing real fast. Playing real fast and aggressive. Death toll. Okay. Do this. Oh, we're flooding like a motherfucker here, boys. Oof. Oof. Flooding like you wouldn't believe, man. That's bad. 7. Terminus return. Okay, he's ramping. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can put that down. Probably get counterspell. He's got 3 there. Oh, no, didn't get counterspell. Okay. Getting close, though. That ended. What do you say? Discard a card and kill it. And discard you. Actually, you know, discard you. It's a waste now. You wasted it. Ah, it's one of these. He's just gonna pull a whatchamacallit, yeah. Yeah, there's no way that this gets off. Oof. There's the exile of everything. Hope this... Oh my goodness. Nothing but lands left here, boys. Nothing but lands left here, boys. Nothing but lands left. Nothing but lands left, folks. 26% and I'm still drawing lands. Hey, what's up, White Rabbit? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Singularity Rupture again. Case of the Stash Skeleton. And there's tap. Boom. Sleight of hand. Look at the top cards. He's looking for that fucking river churn, huh? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Big 8. Very nice. Boom. Blasphemous Edict. 13 cards of their choice. Gain 1 life. Draw 1 card. What is the 1 card that's in my deck here? My tapper doesn't tell me. Oh, it's a Forsaken Miner. No good. That's doing a little better. That's doing a little better. Okay, last one, boys. Last one. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Doop boop boo doop. Leyline of Hope. We'll put down the Forsaken Miner. Next turn, I think we're going to have to stab. Okay. Pay 2 life. Let's go in. Let's hold the stab up. Let's hold the stab up. I think I can trick him with the stab. Gonna go in. Pop, pop. Now I'm a little confused. Now I'm a little confused. All right, guys. I mean, gets us to Diamond 1. What can I say? It works. Overall, I think we were sitting at a 77 win rate. Yeah, 70-something. 71 to 77. That's pretty high. We're going to take the death toll out, guys. A little bit of enhancement. A little bit of everything else that you could possibly need to get to where you want to go right there. If you don't have 50 kill cards in your hand, though, you won't beat Simic or Boris. So what can you do? But yeah, we're going to leave that one right there for you. And yeah, I hope you like it. I know it's kind of an older deck, but man, it really does get helped. And I really do think Fire Nation Trebuchet is one to watch right there. So hope you liked it.